Now, our guest today is neither a band leader nor an arranger, and yet he has been called the key man in the swing era. Chemistry had called him a catalytic agent. Because of him, the combination of band and arranger reacted and created something different. His name is John Hammond. The music you're hearing is called John's Idea, and is a tribute to him by one of the great men of swing, Count Basie. You call it, John?
I certainly do, but you know, the original title of that was I May Be Wrong, It's John's Idea.
This takes you back to the time it was probably composed. Now, will you go back and tell us what must be the central episode in the creation of swing when you brought Fletcher Henderson and Benny Goodman together?
Well, Gilbert, I had always thought that Fletcher had the freest and the most imaginative of all the large bands of that era. You know, Fletcher Henderson, for years, was the alternate band at Roseland Ballroom. And as a leader, he was the one man who made full use of all the improvising soloists that he had in the band. And his arrangements left great gaps so that such stars as Coleman Hawkins, Benny Morton, Joe Smith, at one
Benny
time...
Morton is with our band now, isn't
he certainly is, and at one time even Louis Armstrong was in that band. In 1934, when Benny Goodman found himself right in this very studio in the NBC Let's Dance program, with a budget that provided for 8 arrangements a week, it was kind of providential that he and Fletcher got together. And I guess it was...
You brought them together.
Well, maybe, if you want to say,
yes,
say that. All right. And then it was my role kind of to persuade both Benny and Fletcher that what they should do with the pop tunes of the day is to swing them. In other words, to let the individual soloist play just as freely as he would in an old New Orleans or a standard number.
That meant getting away from what the publishers put down on the sheet music.
Exactly, and of course they had to fight the publishers to do this. But after some disappointments, the band finally clicked, and I guess you could say that the swing era was on its way.
Yes, it was indeed, and one of the things that I know that Fletcher Henderson did, as you know it too, is that in addition to arranging pop tunes, he also made new arrangements of New Orleans jazz. And this is what we're going to have played now, a Fletcher Henderson arrangement of the King Porter Stomp. Now, in it, as I know, one of the major characteristics of all of his style that we're going to hear, and that's the use of the brass and the saxes as if they were echoing each other in the choirs. That will come at the end of the final choruses of King Porter Stomp.